Alright, first and foremost, I'm going to say all honor and praises be to Yahawashi, double honors unto the apostles and elders of GreatMillStone and Shalom, to the sincere and elect out there, teaching this truth with sincerity and faith through the spirit and power of Yahawashi. And the point, the title of this is do unto the brethren as you would unto the Yahawashi, because it's important to understand, which I'm not saying brothers don't understand, I'm just saying it through the spirit and pride of Yahawashi, that the man who you see, you know, in his truth, whether it's a brother in the camp or a brother, you know, part of other camps but still in GreatMillStone, even you, if you are of his elect, man, you have the spirit of Yahawashi upon you and in you, man. So it's like every act that is done, you know, of course we're men, we slip, we fall, but it's important to understand that how you treat a brother in his truth should not be taken for granted or lightly, bro, because that man, you don't know who he is in the spirit, and furthermore, he has the spirit of the Lord upon him. And I'm just going to read words in which the Lord himself clearly said in terms of conduct of the way you should be onto your fellow servant, man. This is Matthew 25:33, and he shall sit. I'm gonna start from verse 33. Matthew 25:33, and he shall set the sheep on his right hand. Then those sheep are of his elect of the 12 tribes of Israel, but the goats on the left. The goats are these heathen, and really those who are of his elect of the 12 tribes of Israel. Then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, Come ye blessed of my father, those who are blessed of his father, of the elect, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. Wow. For I was an hungered, and ye gave me meat. I was thirsty, and ye gave me drink. Right? I was a stranger, and ye took me in. Naked, and ye clothed me. I was sick, and ye visited me. Right? Going back to it. It says, I was in prison, and ye came unto me. Right? And it says, then shall the righteous answer him, which is of his elect, saying, Lord, when saw we thee an hungered, when and fed thee, or thirsty and gave thee drink? When saw we thee a stranger and took thee in, or naked and clothed thee? Or when saw we sick or in prison and came unto thee? And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye done it unto one of the least of these of my brethren, ye have done it unto me. So man, those couple of verses are heavy, man. Because sometimes, I'll be straight, you know, sometimes in this truth, you actually might have spirits on you, man. So yeah, you might have some demons on you, man. And you know, things like it might interrupt a brother in his speech, or be you know, get too comfortable and start talking shit, you know. We ain't supposed to be in our spirit, man. We're supposed to treat every brother with the utmost respect until it's shown otherwise that really he's a nigga, man. But look, man, if he's in the camp proclaiming his truth, treat him right, you know. And of course, at every time you're actually gonna be smiling with a brother and talking shit, eat some chicken. Hey, sometimes you might see a brother going off and you stick it on him and give him a stern rebuke. But guess what? That whole rebuke that you give enough from the Lord, man. You know, so it's hey, that's it. And it says, and the king shall answer and say unto them, verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye done it unto one of these least of my brethren, ye have done it unto me. That's right, man. This is John 13, which in the story it's when the Lord went round and cleaned the feet of his disciples, man. This is John 13:13. Ye call me Master and Lord, and ye say, well, for so I am. If then your Lord and Master have washed your feet, ye also to wash one's another feet. Now, so that ain't saying, you know, brothers might come to the crib, you know, say, hey brothers, take up your pair of Jordans and let me clean your feet. You know, it's saying that, you know, it's basically the Lord was using himself as an example. He actually humbly, you know, went around and washed every feet, and that there was a sign to try and signify, not to try and signify, to signify that how you have to meekly, humbly serve your fellow servants in the truth, and not let pride get into the way. It says, for I've given you an example that you should do as I have done to you. That's right, man. So the point, but the points though was what, you know, it's important in terms of brothers to be charitable, to you know, be humble, to really sincerely have care for them and have love for them, right? Because the actual scripture actually clearly does say here in John 13:35, it says and 34, right? A new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another as I have loved you, that ye also love one another. By this shall all men know that ye are my disciples, if you love one to another. So how we seen, you know, that we are of his chosen is the sincere love that we have. And again, he knows saying we're gonna be eating chicken and wearing some Jordans, talking shit. Hey, sometimes a brother might go off and get rebuked. You might go off and get rebuked, but it's love, right? Because we be in this faith ain't supposed to try and tear each other down. Really, you're supposed to try and build them up, man. You know, right? This is Romans 13:10. Love worketh no ill to his neighbor. Therefore, love is the filling of the law. Right? And let's go into that word ill. Yeah, it says bad, evil, harm. Not as it ought to be. Of a mode of feeling, of acting. Troublesome. Injurious. Pernicious. Destructive. That's right, you know, and part of working ill is just by being off, man. Just going off. You might be talking to a brother and take a joke too far, you know, and start, you know, being rude. Stuff like that ain't right, man. Because it's important to understand that, you know, if that man standing in front of you is of the elect, he has the Spirit of the Lord upon him, just as you. And as we read in Matthew 25, there's actually going to be like an account day in which the actual Lord going remember them acts, man, which you did unto his men, which had his Spirit upon them. So it's important to treat brothers as you would the Lord himself, man. So with that, I'm going to say, all honor and praise be to Yahawashi Most High. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GreatMillStone. And with that, I'm going to say, Shalom.